Grana Weepnibong, and welcome back to my channel where we talk about all things Transformers and Transformers action figure related. And today on my channel I'm coming back at you with some stuff and things that I found from the four corners of the Tinterweb. I do this every Tuesday and Saturday on my channel, so if you like the sound of that, why don't think about giving me a like, a share and a subscribe, because it really does help me out.
And now the news. Don't touch that dial.
First up then, over in the UK, Kapow Toys are promising an exciting weekend for Transformers fans. There's going to be Transformers new arrivals and restocks going on all weekend, so check out Kapow. Passion Transformers have been showing off their Hong Kong tram, so I believe that this Hong Kong tram will probably be the feat of their take on Raiden. Probably, so interesting results there. Also, another take on a train. This is coming from Black Mamba, so this is a Tokyo bullet train, and they look okay, but from my side, they look a little bit shell-formery. This is also Black Mamba's stand at a local toy show where they showed these off. But yeah, they look okay, but yeah, I think I'm going with the Moon Studios versions, right? Jizaya Toys keep showing off some really interesting stuff, especially around Megatron for some reason, and they now have a Megatron that turns into a gun and turns into a tape, so this is really cool. I think these are like 3D printed looking things, but yeah, very nice, very awesome mega tape. And then also this take on a Target Master that they showed the other day. Transformation on this is a very interesting transformation because it hides the gun piece within the chest rather than folding round onto the back or onto the backs of the legs, and this obviously works well with, I think this was Titan's Returns, but I'm sure somebody will correct me if I'm wrong. This is Titan's Return Cup or Power of the Primes Cup, and it goes about the same size as the Target Masters from that, so very interesting take. Looks Megatron-ish, but I don't think it's Megatron. Does anybody know who this is trying to be? Let me know down in the comments. Fun Bee Studios have been showing off some added little accessories for your Dinobot, and yeah, looks pretty nice, looks pretty cool. Long purple staff piping type stuff. Nice. The most interesting thing they showed off at Fun Bee Studios this week though was definitely this, which is probably more of a statue type thing, but it comes from the classic scene from More Than Meets the Eye, where the Nemesis latches onto the Ark and boards them to send them plummeting down to the Earth. This looks really cool. I need me a 3D printer ASAP. They also showed off the fully printed top part of their squid from the Transformers the movie, and this is next to Cop, and we can see this dude is going to be huge. Heading over to the world of Iron Factory, and they've been showing off more of their kind of Japanese inspired design. This is their take on Cyclonus. For me, absolutely loving the bot mode. The alt mode though, I don't know, I'm just not feeling it for some reason. They did also show off their Galactic Tyrant. I've had a pre-order down on this dude forever. Hopefully this is going to come out very soon. There are some pre-orders up on Show Z right now. The team that brought you the version of RC with the big boobers are also now bringing you this. So this is their latest big Firebird build. So this will be the Capo I'm not sure how I pronounce that. Looks very interesting in the alt mode. Can't wait to see the bot mode on this. Looks lovely. And over in, I think, Japan, Red Bull have put out a special take on this can because it transforms into a Red Bull car from a can to a car. Unfortunately, we don't get any bot mode with this, but it's a nice bit of fun. I don't know if it's official or not, but it's pretty cool. It's a shame it doesn't turn into a bot, because it would remind me of, from the 80s, the Cherry Coke Transformers that we used to be able to get in the 80s. I had one of them. That was so cool. Next up, Matrix Studio doing some great work giving you all the stuff that Hasbro forgot. So here for your Netflix issue Elita 1, you're going to get an extra gun that looks like a bow as well, so that's pretty cool. Then there's also a load of other stuff that they're doing for your Jazz. So this will definitely complete the look for your Jazz and almost bring him up to like a masterpiece amount of accessories, and he does look pretty good like that as well. Awesome work from Matrix Workshop. I don't actually own the SS Jazz. I'm quite having some challenges trying to get my hands on some of the Transformers the Movie Masterpiece stuff over in the UK at the moment. It's a bit of a challenge, but also they're doing some stuff for your Blur as well, so you're going to get an added Target Master and an added Blaster, just again to complete that look, and he's not bad looking Target Master. Over in Asia, we can see that these are, I don't know if these are official, these look like the kind of key rings that you can get from machines or from the claw. I don't know if these are official, but they're pretty nice looking key rings. Love the little screamer here on the side as well, and there's also some translucent versions of these as well. They're not too big. I'm not sure why Megs is pink. Does anyone tell me why Megs is pink here? But I do love the Prime, and I do love the screamer here as well. They've got little stars instead of Transformers badges, which leads me to believe that maybe they're not as official as you would think, but they look pretty cool. Hot Rod's not too bad either. Pre-orders are up on Shozi and some other places for Magic Square's take on Shockwave. This thing looks pretty damn cool. I don't know too much by Magic Square, but this is something I wouldn't mind taking a look at and picking up. It's a really nice looking, nicely articulated take on Shockwave, and of course it's got that classic blaster alt mode. Heading over to the world of TFC Toys, and they have been showing off their incredible looking take on Megatron. So this is the Titant. This is the Titant that they have. A lot of people call Tyrant when they do a Megatron, but this is the Titant. So this is part of their series where they're trying to get a bit more militarized, I think. So you can see here with the Commander version of Optimus Prime they did, that I still need to pick up because this looks absolutely gorgeous. But the amount of variations on the alt modes and the bot modes that you get on this are incredible. I will openly admit here, I probably only like about 50% of the modes that you get here. But there's so many, it doesn't really matter. There's some great looking tank modes, some great little tank modifications, some smaller tank modes like the ones you're seeing right now, where you can just move the guns around and make the toy really yours. You can have a massive weapon on it, a massive cannon like that. All of the front bits open so you can put little pilots inside if you have something, but then the tank mode itself, when it all comes together, is gorgeous, with a turret that looks like it rotates, a nice 360, also some brilliant weapons that go on the side. This is one of the best looking tanks for Megatron I have seen in a while. Beefy tracks on the front. I hope those tracks turn, but then you can split them into two pieces and you can get the smaller vehicle mode. I think that looks like a kind of a standalone base type thing there as well. Obviously it's on tracks and maybe somebody would stand behind it like a gun emplacement. Yeah, you could probably get a figure to stand behind that and make it look like a gun emplacement. As Megatron is right here. And when we get to the bot mode itself, you've got some things that look like it's straight out of IDW. You've got some quite unique looking designs as well, where you can change around the backpack, change around the weapons, change around stuff that hangs around off the arms. It does mean, as we saw from the front bit, that he is going to be a little bit of a parts former, but he is going to transform as well. But for all these different looks that you can get, I think it's a fair trade-off. This is probably my favourite look, where you've got the massive shoulder cannon coming over the front, and you've got a little arm cannon coming along the side as well. So I think that that looks pretty good. You can't really get a good look at the head sculpt on this one though, unfortunately. And that's a shame, because I would like to see what the face looks like, because everything else on this looks absolutely incredible. The articulation looks really good as well. TFC stuff, as a rule, is pretty damn good. I'm still working through their take on Poseidon, and I absolutely love that figure so far, and I can't wait to do the combined mode video for you, which should be coming very, very soon. But this has me very, very excited. Heading over to the world of Fans Hobby then, and Fans Hobby also have a Megatron. This is Mega Tyranno, and this is their take on an Armada Meg. So more of a classic look here that we've seen before, but this is Fans Hobby take on it, and this will stand next to their take on Naval Commander, and I think that this actually looks really cool as well. I'm semi-hyped about this one as well. Comes with a little minicon as well. I think this is the first time they've showed off the little minicon that he comes with. I'm not as excited about that. It doesn't look like the transformation's anything to write home about, but it's nice to have these little additions that go in there. The main figure itself though does look incredible. The only thing that I do think is a little bit, oh, why have you done that on it, is that the fact that we get this nice alt mode, which is beautiful, another fantastic looking tank. However, the tank turns into a base as well, so things start popping out of it. You can open things. It's not quite like they did with the Naval Commander, where it transforms as much, but it's still a base for some minicons, so we can see that parts of it will start to open up to allow little bits come out, extra turrets, a little grab hand that comes out, and of course, what would a base be without a ramp for little figures to go in? It does have a bit, it looks like you could store some of the figures in the inside of it as well, so it means that when you do transform it, it's going to look a little hollow on the inside, so there might be some form of shell forming going on a little bit. But the little dude can sit upstairs, so his minicon can sit in the turret section if you want that, and you can also add more minifigures to the sides of this if it's what you want. I am not bothered about base modes at all. If I never got a figure, if I have never got a figure again without a base mode, I wouldn't miss it whatsoever. I display nothing in base modes. I don't collect figures that are kind of this size really, as a rule, in addition. So for me, yeah, this is a little bit hit and miss. Let me know if you're excited about this having a little bit of a base mode as well. Do you collect these figures? I'm not sure. I'm not sure. The size comparison here with Naval Commander is interesting because he's kind of in between the core and combined mode, and just those wheels really help him. Over to Hasbro then. Hasbro Pulse has now finally launched in the UK, so I headed over to the website to really have a little look to see what's available, and we can see that there's a lot of pre-orders available at the moment for some of the most latest Hasbro offerings from Transformers, and it's quite good. You know, in the UK it's been difficult to get these Titans Return Headmasters without actually buying all four, so if you only want one of those, they do offer the ability to just buy one of those on here, which I don't think we've had too often in the UK before. Other things that are up for pre-order as well are you know, the Ultra Magnus, some of the core class figures that we haven't been able to get our hands on. It will be interesting to see how quickly these things come out versus having to wait, because a lot of the times in the UK the people over in the States will get these figures a lot quicker, so it will be interesting for me to see if Hasbro UK bring these figures to market quicker. Also, Transformers showed off the G2 style of Ramjet, and this dude looks incredible, looks absolutely beautiful. Now, I have this figure in Sandstorm version. I can't seem to get my hands on the actual version of Ramjet, so I'm midway to picking this up. I'm still going to make my mind up, but I love me some black and purple Transformers, and this one is definitely black and purple. Hasbro also are re-releasing the original Beast Wars figures. So we know that this year is 25 years since the original Beast Wars came out, and we're going to get the original figures re-released. So we're getting a Cheetor, we're going to get the original Megatron, and also the original Optimus Primal. Let me know if you're excited about this. I mean, the Kingdom ones for me are a lot better. We're also going to get a Rat Trap as well. For me, looks like he should be a drone helicopter in his alt mode. Are you hyped? Let me know. We also got a look at Wave 3 of the Netflix editions of War for Cybertron figures. Nope, I don't need a sparkless Seeker. Just looks like he's covered in crap and mud. This will be the third time this has been re-released, this pack in different colours. I don't need it again. And there's also going to be an opportunity to pick up a battle-worn Optimus Primal with a Rat Trap. Again, I don't see much difference in these apart from you're going to get them together. Are you excited for this? I'm certainly not. They did also drop this bag of crap as well. I have 2 videos on this on the channel if you want to take a look at those. I do believe that it's mistransformed, but we shall see.
This is bad comedy.
Thanks for checking out my video today. As always, if you're new around here, think about giving me a like, a share, and a subscribe. We have just gone past the 1.92k subscribers. We're so close to becoming a 2k vector now. All I can do is thank you all for your support. I will see you down in the comments, and I'll see you in my next video. Alright guys, in a bit. Peace!